Then you've got.
I don't get that if you're not in the Olympics, because I've seen that. I think any combat sport enthusiasts have seen that judges make a fucked up decision. Like, what the hell did you see that we didn't? Facts.
Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger. I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's okay. It's okay. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Yeah, take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger. I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. It's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Yeah, take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. I ain't never really wanna flex my gifts, but I think it's my time. Let me check my wrist. You can never dim my shine. I'ma keep on grinding till I reach the top.
Can I get another hot take? Another hot take about women's boxing? Because I don't like women's boxing. I'm not watching. I respect it for what it is, but it's like torturous. I don't like watching it. And there's a reason why I don't like watching it. The reason is because women are a lot more durable than they like to admit, but they're also they're not as strong as they'd like to admit. So what ends up happening is they don't move like men move, meaning like it's not sharp, right? It's not precise still. Even the good ones, it's not precise. Clarissa Shields or the GOAT or whatever, different animal. That's a different animal. So I'm not saying that women can't, but I'm saying most of them, they don't move like dudes, right? So they don't play defense the same. They don't move their head. They don't take their head off center all the time. They kind of get lazy. They punch with their head up. Sometimes they slap. They don't punch direct. They don't punch straight. So what happens is these women end up taking a lot of punishment, not enough to knock them out, just enough to give them concussions. And so they stay on their feet and they take this punishment, but they don't knock each other out. So they just sit in the pocket and bang on each other and fuck each other up. But then it ends up coming to decision, which is like a coin flip. So we just watched 8 rounds, 10-round championship of girls banging on each other, but they don't weigh enough. They're not strong enough to knock each other out. That's why it doesn't happen very often. It's physics. It has absolutely nothing to do with like whatever. It's like women typically just don't have the weight and can't generate the power necessary to knock a person out. Even with the men.
It almost sounds like what it's like to argue with a woman.
Yeah. It's like, what are we even talking about?
Out all this energy and
yeah.
Nothing got done.
But it's just like, it's just enough damage for them to be like concussed and messed up and to like scar their face up and swell their face up and cut. They get cut. You know what I'm saying? They get cut. So they take all this damage, but there's no, like, whether we want to admit it or not, getting knocked out is sometimes more humane.
Yeah.
If you get hit with a lucky punch and get knocked out, that's better than you sitting and taking 10 rounds, 12 rounds of punishment and not defend and just staying on the edge of and just taking shots and taking shots. The more humane, safer thing is for you to get knocked all the way out. And if you pay attention, knockout percentages increase with the weight of the man. So the guys, the heavyweights generally have a higher knockout percentage because they're heavier guys. They actually possess the power to be able to knock a person out versus like that's what makes Tank such an anomaly, because he's a 135 pounder and he puts people to sleep. That's what makes him an anomaly. That's why that's what makes him special. All these other 130 pounders, the fights go all the way 12 rounds. They punch each other a lot, but they don't knock each other out. Tank puts people to sleep. That's rare for a 135 pounder, right? Terrence Crawford at 135, 140, 147, he knocks people all the way out. He gets them out of there. He don't want to hear 12 rounds. He don't want to be in a fight longer than 8. And he's been like that. I think he knocked out his last 11 opponents. That's rare. That's why you can put him on the pound for pound list, right? Then you've got.
I don't get that if you're not in the Olympics. because I've seen that. I think any combat sport enthusiast have seen that judges make a fucked up decision. Like, what the hell did you see that we didn't? Facts. Fuck. Love for money is the root of all.
He saw exactly what you saw. It just didn't matter. It just didn't matter. And that's the thing. That's the difference, right?
I'm a gamble